Now giving you the latest in sports, it's the Denver Nuggets against the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Western Conference Finals. Now, how did the Nuggets upset the LA Clippers to move on to the next round of the playoffs? And joining us this morning is Sports Desk basketball analyst PBA legend Coach Ronnie Magsanoc. Coach Ronnie, glad to talk to you again after a long time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Andre. Nice seeing you.
Nice to hear your voice again. Coach, let's get to it. Give me your thoughts on how the Denver Nuggets upset the heavily favored Los Angeles Clippers to win and advance to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, two names will stand out in this amazing achievement by the Nuggets against, of course, the team of the Clippers. You have that Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray were nearly unstoppable in their matchups against two of the best perimeter defenders in the entire NBA. You also have a very good support unit that was able to be patient and resilient and give this dynamic duo the much needed boost in terms of playing defense, in terms of making the baskets when they needed to. And remember that this is a team that was able to come back from double-digit deficits in games 5, 6, and 7, down by 19, 16, and 12 points respectively. They fought really hard and long to be able to shut down the offense of the Clippers, who only accounted, I believe, for 49 points in the second half in Game 5, and only 35 and 37 points in Game 6 and 7. So those numbers will tell you the kind of defensive effort that this team was able to put up against the vaunted stars and the bigger stars of the LA Clippers.
Coach Ronnie, after the game, Coach Doc Rivers, of course, he took the blame. And he was saying, just point the finger on me. I'll take the fall here. And this is not the first time that Doc Rivers, lost a 3-1 series lead. Oh, he also did that when he was the coach in Orlando. And then when he was also the coach of the LA Clippers against the Houston Rockets. That was back in, I think, 2015. So is he right? Should we point all the blame to Doc Rivers here sa collapse ng LA Clippers, especially like what you said in games 5, 6, 7, and in the second half, dun sila talagang hinahabol ng Denver Nuggets?
Well, coaches will always take the blame in any kind of loss. This is only magnified by the fact that it has happened repeatedly to Coach Doc Rivers. But more than that, they were the overwhelming favorites to get past the team of the Nuggets. But if you take a look at what happened in the series, you'll find that I think conditioning was a huge factor that went against them. The inability of his stars to be able to score, especially in the final half. And you also have to factor in the fact that Patrick Beverley played minimal minutes in 2 of the last 3 games, at least for the Clippers, and he's such an integral part in the rotation for Coach Doc Rivers. You also have to point out that Lou Williams was not able to deliver coming off the bench. And with a rotation that involved only 8 players, given that Shamet and Reggie Jackson were lost in the rotation, really did not pan out for this team dahil they ran out of gas in the final half compared to the Nuggets, who seem to have the stronger legs in the last 24 minutes of play, at least in the last 3 matches. And these are things that you have to look on the technical side. Madali kasing sabihin na hindi nag-react, madaling sabihin na mabagal yung adjustments. But all in all, you rely on 8 players throughout the last three games of the series. And if they don't deliver, may hirapan ka talaga no matter how big the names of your players are. And in the end, you have to look at the combined numbers of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard that did not come up to par against the superstar duo of Nikola Jokic and, of course, Jamal Murray, who exploded in the final game of the series against the Clippers.
Now the Clippers are gone. It will be the LA Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, the first time in the Western Conference Finals since 2009 when it was Kobe against Carmelo. What are the chances, Coach? May chance ba itong Denver Nuggets? Should they be down 3-1 to beat the Lakers also in the Western Conference Finals? How do Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray stand up against Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and the Lake Show?
In terms of head-to-head this season, they're down 3-1 against, of course, I'm referring to the Nuggets against the Lakers. Lakers will be the favorites heading into the series. But you wouldn't want to overlook the Nuggets right now, given that they've come back in the last 2 series that they played in, down in the series, 1 against 3, but they're able to win the final 3 games in the series against Utah and, of course, against the LA Clippers. You would want to make sure that anytime you beat them, you have to beat them hard, and you have to beat them to get to 4 wins to
Yeah.
make it to the next phase. Fearless, undaunted, and this is a group that believe in themselves. And you
Mhm.
also have to take a look at what Coach Mike Malone has done to this team in terms of having a winning team and riding the backs of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray to be able to lead the team. Definitely, LA Lakers, if they are to win the series, they have to do it, I believe, in 5 games, six at the most. If it's because if it extends to a longer
Yeah.
series, even if the team of the Nuggets have played, I believe, 14 matches in the last 28 days,
That's
I
right.
think the Nuggets are going to be tough as nails if the series goes deeper and longer here in the Western Conference
For
Finals.
sure. It will be an exciting one, Coach Ronnie, Coach Mike Malone against Frank Vogel. It will be a good one. Maraming salamat, Coach Ronnie Magsanoc, for joining us this morning.